Good evening, Owl's family. As you can tell, I'm in the shed of many names. Junior was discharged from the hospital this afternoon, a little after noon. I'm going to try to get everything in, all updates into this one video. I would do a live stream, but one, I'm tired. Two, I would get distracted talking to everybody in chat. I want to try to get all of this information into one video. Okay. Never saw the vascular surgeon, but apparently they talked to the doctor that was coming in to talk to us every day. That was getting aggravated because the vascular surgeons were not coming into the room to talk to us. All right, with that being said, we found out even more lies from the first hospital. Yes, Junior does have a dissection of his descending artery. Yes, it starts just above his heart, comes down around his heart, down into his abdomen to where the femoral arteries split. We know that there's a rip there. And I'm trying not to cry, y'all, because this is just getting ridiculous. We now know that there is a fairly active aneurysm in the same artery in his abdomen. No, they did not keep him for surgery. Because according to the doctor, it's not big enough nor dangerous enough to operate on yet. Now, so said doctor, told us that the vascular surgeon is aggressive about operating on aneurysms. And I bit my tongue because I so wanted to say, why is my other half not important enough to operate on? Apparently his aneurysm was there in the same spot when we were at the first hospital. They never told us about the aneurysm. Apparently, this vascular surgeon says that this aneurysm is 6 months old. I have no clue how they know how old an aneurysm is. But the aneurysm did not cause the dissection. It's two separate things. And apparently there's another aneurysm, but I think it's healing. I don't know. We didn't hear about that one. I'm waiting for the checkup with the vascular surgeon. Oh, yeah, in a month. Yeah, that's how worried they are. In a month. According to them, or doctor who talked to vascular surgeon who didn't have time to talk to us, his aneurysm is, trying to remember, I think they said 3.8 centimeters. They don't consider it dangerous until it's at 5 centimeters. Any aneurysm is freaking dangerous, y'all. I don't care what they say. So they discharged him with antibiotics. The doctor actually agreed with us that we were right. And Junior doesn't know his body, nor would they look at the blood pressure logbook we've been keeping. That, they wouldn't listen to us at all. We had all his, and it kills me to say, prescriptions with us. And we tried to tell him this is the combination that has been magically keeping his blood pressure low. Now, it took the first hospital about 20 days to figure out this magical mixture of Big Pharma to keep Junior alive. But we didn't know what we were talking about. Now, while Junior was in that hospital, they allowed his blood pressure to get dangerously high. And we kept trying to tell them this is what he needs to be on. Taking it at 9, 3, and 9. We have a set schedule. We know what's working finally. No, they wouldn't listen. But the doctor did admit and apologize to us. I should have recorded it. That we were correct about the dosage amount of lisinopril. They kept trying to give him 40 milligrams at one time, and it tanked his blood pressure a couple of times, and they quit giving it to him. We tried to tell him we need a 20 milligram dose for in the morning and a 20 milligram dose in the evening. That way his blood pressure did not tank. We have been playing with this prescription concoction until we finally started getting it more stable to the point where he wasn't blacking out. Now, the last 2 days have been extremely busy in that room. Therapy came in today, and I was nervous because I knew what happened to him twice at the first hospital after therapy when, the therapy people weren't there to help me catch him, lift him up, and get him into bed. They kind of listened this time. They had him get out of bed and walk from the bed to the hospital door. They got, of course, with the walker, and thank gracious they had a kind of a belt on them. And I told them, y'all gotta be careful where you place that belt. Can't be on the abdomen, y'all. Can't put any pressure there. He walked from the bed to the hospital door, and he started getting dizzy. They asked him how he was doing. He says, I'm getting really dizzy. So they walked him back to the bed and put him in the bed. Unhooked him from the belt and everything. This is what has me worried. His blood pressure was not low enough for him to be getting dizzy. So this is something new that I've got to watch out for. And they admitted that yes, because I had told them that they'd asked what we needed, and I said, I really, really need a wheelchair that has some bigger wheels so I can push him around in the yard. Apparently, they put into the hospital saying that he needs a wheelchair. Don't know when that's going to magically happen. But I need something with bigger wheels so I can push him through the grass and stuff. Apparently, we were told by the pharmacy that his first round of medication at this hospital would be paid for. So when he got discharged, I had to head out down to family's car that we got to borrow and get it ready, come back, pick him up. Well, they stopped at the pharmacy for him to pick up his medications. They pulled this crap that, oh no, y'all got to pay for these. I'm like going, no. A hospital told us the first round was going to be paid for. The doctor said it. I said several others have told us this. So thankfully we didn't have to pay for that medication because after he got discharged, we had to head to the first hospital at their pharmacy to refill his other medications. I want to say thank you for y'all. Thanks to y'all, we were able to pay for those medications to be refilled. We got this hospital stays medicine paid the first time, but going to refill the other ones we had to pay for. It wasn't cheap, but thanks to y'all and your donations and your love, we got that took care of. Now, here I am. Here's Junior. He's got to stay extra calm. No lifting, no stretching, no puking, no sneezing if possible, no coughing if possible, no straining to go to the bathroom, no straining to pass gas. Basically nothing but sit there. Now, here's the hard part that I just couldn't understand. And I'm looking at this doctor going, what is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Now, the doctor was saying to me that the vascular surgeon told him they are thankful for the dissection in his artery because that's given room for this damn aneurysm. They said it's like a big bubble. And I'm like, how the hell is his blood getting through if there's a big bubble there? The doctor said, Michael, we don't know this. We've been studying since this crap happened. That there's an extra membrane when the descending artery gets back towards the spine. There's an extra membrane there that will help to hold the blood in the artery. And I'm like going, no, it's not. Because the inside wall of the actual tube in the artery where the blood comes through is the strongest part of the artery, and that's what's ripped. There's the membrane that goes outside of the tube, and then there's the wall of the artery. Neither one of those are as strong as the freaking tube in the artery. So, here I am. I bring home a man who is basically a ticking time bomb because we can't tell how big this monster thing in him is growing. And they want us to set up an appointment with this vascular surgeon in a month's time. Not a week, not a couple of weeks, in a month's time. So much can happen in a month's time. But it now falls on me to make sure that man stays alive. And that's what I'm going to do. So I have to make sure that I keep close watch on him. Because if this aneurysm blows, Junior's gone. There's no way. There's the ambulance won't get there in time, and they're not going to be able to stop the heart from, pumping the blood out of him. So basically, he'll drown in his own body. So that's what we're looking at, y'all. Hospital number 2 rejected for help because it's not dangerous enough yet. I just want to know when an aneurysm's not dangerous, y'all. When is the tube, the inner tube of your main artery that's ripped from stem, might as well say from stem to stern, that's not dangerous. And how dare hospital number 1 not tell us that there's an aneurysm there? Because according to the doctor, according to the invisible vascular surgeon, yeah, it was there. You could see it on the film, but they never told us. So here we go. Praying and staying as positive as I can, as we both can, that somewhere, somehow, a miracle is going to happen. And Junior somehow is going to be fixed. I cannot thank y'all enough for all the donations. They are coming in. They are a blessing, I'm going to tell you, because at this hospital, no, there's no extra food for family members. They won't feed you. So if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have got to go to the cafeteria once a day to eat. Well, go down, get something, come back up to the room and eat good. One good meal a day. I wouldn't have been able to get snacks and drinks because I had to come home on Sunday because, well, Junior wanted his pajama pants and underwear because, yeah, he was tired of being cold and laying naked under blankets in the hospital bed. So I was able to get some snacks and some drinks so that we didn't have to pay the ungodly prices for that stuff at the hospital. If it wasn't for y'all's donations, we wouldn't have been able to get the medicine. I am thankful for the prayers, the love, the support, the compassion, everything y'all have showed us. Because I would not wish this upon anyone, no matter how much I don't like you. I wouldn't wish this upon anyone, and no one should have to go through this, especially wondering, am I going to wake up today? Am I going to live today? Because the aneurysm is active, but supposedly not dangerously active enough. So all we can do is live every day and be as careful as possible. And tomorrow I got to get this appointment set up so he can go actually, hopefully, possibly see this real, supposed to exist, vascular surgeon. So just please, please keep us in your prayers that Junior stays alive. That's what I'm asking for, because I know he's worried and I am wore out. I'm not out. I'm just wore out. So I don't think I missed anything. I said enough about the heifer nurse, even though she's not a heifer, but that's beside the point. I said enough of that about her in the live stream. So I'm gonna get off of here. I wanted to make this video so y'all know that, well, we're out of another hospital again, and they didn't do much. I got to check on Junior and get stuff ready for him to take his nightly meds here after a while. This was my fastest way to get most of all the information that I can remember to y'all without getting sidetracked. And yeah, I had a little squirrel moment here and there. Know that y'all each are loved dearly, and we can never thank y'all enough for your love, your compassion, your strength, and your prayers, and your donations. Thank y'all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Junior's in the recliner, so I'm leaving him be. He's done quite a bit of walking today, and I want him to rest up. Y'all take care. Tell those that you love them when you get a chance to, because you never know. You never, ever know. And never take your life for granted, no matter what. I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. I'm going to try to start getting videos rolling here soon. Y'all take care, and may you each be blessed greatly for all that you do, because we are the Owl family. Hoot hoot. Y'all take care.